Yo, 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 the gamers are here. Ace Attorney Gamer Collection, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm about. This is usually the part where my call, the Discord call didn't work. There we go.
Oh, I can't believe it. It's lawyers' time.
It's lawyers. We have special musical guest star Smunch who DM'd me saying, "Can I voice literally one character?"
I gotta make my celebrity role appearance, you know.
Can we get
It's like the guest stars in
the
Columbo.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what character it is, so you better. So
Well,
if I
I'll
talk,
be
so if I talk over you on accident, apologies to the chef. Llama Humber will be here shortly. He's eating dinner, but he knows the game.
He's a knower.
It's true.
He's a know-it-all.
Big knower moment.
Big knowledge, man.
Does he know, chat?
But does he know?
Does he know?
Do you know how to make it happen? Wait, is that? Yeah, okay. Let's go to the second case in the game. Let's my game have a stroke.
New items unlocked in the gallery.
Yo, I got new items in the gallery.
It's true, you do.
What's in the gallery?
But it's gonna have like a chessboard. It's gonna have Among Us Edgeworth. Holy
Dude,
shit! Look at him.
He's
He's
got very fancy pencil sketch Edgeworth. I got the accolades.
I like how he has like. I like how he has both
Oh,
the
these are the
fucking like a
achievements.
teacup.
Yeah, it's literally just the achievements there.
Oh, okay. I
He
got
just has a
photo
fucking
album.
speaker.
Gumshoe's watching television.
I had to like physically restrain myself to not scroll through the music gallery before I finished both games.
Gumshoe's
fair.
watching Miles Edgeworth on television, actually.
There's so many bangers.
Dang.
It's true.
It really is just an arc. Yep, okay. That's straight to the
Look,
point.
it's
as soon as possible.
you. Streamer, it's you.
Yeah.
Killing some guys. Wow. View the characters. What is the definition of viewing the characters in this like day and age? Miles Edgeworth is off limits. This guy's on.
Who's this clown?
Who's this clown? I can hit T for something.
Oh, you can.
Oh, what?
It's different animations.
This is like everything. That's funny.
I think so. You have the confrontation ones too.
Oh. Hey Joe, it just says every sprite.
Yeah, you can hit every animation.
Great. Oh,
Gamer. Oh my god.
He's turning into the devil.
Yo, I didn't know Tornado Man's in this game.
Yo, that's crazy. Why is the most dramatic music of all time playing? Oh, because he doesn't have any. I was like, why is this guy dead? Yeah, okay. I understand it. Get me out of here. We're playing the game.
Oh, that's like the fucking orchestra remix too, I just realized.
We're
Oh.
gaming.
I'll take this chance to. I'll just head to work a little bit early so I don't miss my cue. So I'll be back in like 15 minutes.
Alright,
Please.
we'll see you for your mysterious character in 15 minutes. We're going to Turnabout
believe it.
Airlines.
You want to turn about some airlines, Llama Humber?
Oh, the llama just arrived. Yeah,
Wait, what'd you say, Llama?
Smunch is joining us for literally. He DM'd me saying, "Can I play one character in case 2 and nobody else?" And I said, "Sure." So he has some work to do. So he'll be back whenever his character shows up. I guess I don't know who it is,
I have an idea.
but we're going on an airplane or an airport.
I think an air drove this. No, I can't do that joke. It's not shrimp frying the rice. It doesn't work. Turnabout.
You think it aired?
Airlines.
You think it turned this plane?
You think an air turned this plane?
Oh,
Chat?
I'm sorry, it's auto playing.
The murder happened. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Holy shit, why would we be autopiloting like a plane? Thinking back, everything began that fateful day. 2 days ago.
I like that the couch was one of the slides. It was like, things are happening. Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Edgeworth
Oh, shit.
died 2 days ago.
I'm dead. Whoa! Go you!
Go you!
Yes, everything happened to Go You at 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise.
Thank you for flying Go You Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence.
Why do they have a bar on the plane?
Because we get drunk here, we are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. We have statues of old men. Damn. Edgeworth is dead 2 days ago. He didn't even live to see
dead.
Kai Day. He didn't even live to see Jock Sportsman.
Damn, I didn't get to live to see a gamer, a true among us.
It's 6 in the morning.
Ugh, I'm not dead. Ugh. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare?
The statue says here lies Ugo Hughes, but why does he lie in 2 places? Something just fishy.
I don't know, streamer. Perhaps we'll figure that out. 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Huh, slight turbulence indeed.
Glad he checked his watch before he got knocked out. He's like, oh.
I check my watch daily, like the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. Again, for your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight.
What kind of plane are we on?
On a magical plane, streamer. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Wait, never mind. Fuck. What's this? A travel wallet? It's not my. Okay, I don't give a shit. It's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet and wind up in my pocket? Now, why am I not going to question whatever the fuck this is? My head.
It's wine. It's a wine glass. It's the
I want
logic.
this headache go away. Good logic, streamer. I'll take care of this travel wallet later. Or hand it off to an attendant. An earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator.
How's this is the trauma plane.
Who puts an elevator on a plane?
Just for some Edgeworth trauma. Dude, I heard Miles Edgeworth is gonna go on this airplane. Let's fuck him up.
What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. I don't need a pacifier. What the fuck? What?
Edgeworth says, I will never be afraid of an elevator again.
Whoa. Different pose. What in the world happened?
Who wants to be you? Unless this was also my PA voice.
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat.
I'm dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without the facts.
Edgeworth has
He
to use
might
his
not be
logic.
dead.
Oh, sure, it's the court crowd. What's wrong? Did something happen?
You murderer!
Oh no. Oh, no! You have it all wrong! It wasn't me!
Damn, I hate it when I open an elevator and get accused of murder. There's some characters in this room.
Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement.
Miles Edgeworth killed someone.
Miles
The fuck?
Edgeworth killed someone.
What the
I
fuck?
am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero. Unfortunately, we have just had a minor murder on this flight.
What the hell? An accident? No chance like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder.
That's
What
what I just
murder?
said, you
What's going on
stupid
with this
bitch.
flight? All we do is go in the audience in the courtroom. This is what we look like.
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic.
Edgeworth is owned in the corner.
This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
Look, someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! I'm gonna jump!
There's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprits.
Fuck!
Edgeworth brought a chessboard
I have
on
a
his
different
flight.
sprites now. I did because I wanted to play chess streamer. I ask that everyone please remain calm.
With who?
Myself, streamer.
What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm?
My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I will assure you I am not the killer.
Being a prosecutor doesn't make you capable of murder, buddy.
That's fucked up. I hate you. Now listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body.
So you say. However, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime.
Jacques Portsman hasn't
I-
killed anyone yet. Give him 2 days.
I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Also, do you remember that time that Von Karma was found guilty of murder?
How do you know about Von Karma? What the fuck?
I know everything.
Ugh. I need to get off this plane. As an elevator has turbulence, I need to get off this plane.
It has
Oh, is that
turbulence.
right? Dead body too, I guess.
I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder.
I like that Edgeworth also brought his giant law book with him. And I do mean
I read
giant.
law.
That
I'm
book
almost
is
done reading it.
huge.
I love law. Miss Tenero, is it?
Yes?
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
A chance to do what?
A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask you what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course. As you wish.
Good. Very well then. Let's get started.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator.
I kind of think it's
'Cause
funny.
I hate
Okay,
elevators.
so Edgeworth is like, I'm coming back to my home, goes on a plane, finds a dead body on the plane, gets accused of murder and handles it somehow. It's like, I finally made it home, opens the door to his house, and finds a dead body in his house.
Shocked animation. I'm surprised.
It's just, how many corpses can this man walk in on?
What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred.
I don't even have evidence. We're just going for
Go
it.
right into it.
Oh, hello.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
That's it? That's her evidence?
I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it.
Did I get the wallet in my inventory? We have to check this.
You might as well check.
Yeah, I do have stuff. I have the wallet.
My prosecutor's
My crime
badge.
scenes, body found inside the elevator. Sky magazine. Okay.
You like the Sky magazine? Hold it! Tell me, what exactly puts the pro in professional flight attendant for you?
Well, it means we are very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls and arresting people are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. But I'm sure you have already realized that by now, right?
Your mouth is twitching.
My mouth is twitching.
It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion.
And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable.
And our professional testimony is accurate and reliable.
This may
Hold
be
it!
one of the stupidest cross-examinations.
Damn,
Surely
this
there
may
won't
be
be
one
any
of the... No, absolutely never. Thank you, Twitch TV. /Munchers. You certainly seem sure of yourself. That's a good animation.
Of course, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all.
Perhaps, but you must admit there are a few who can look at a murder with a clear mind.
We attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. We'll even calmly serve you coffee if you so wish, as the plane makes a splashdown.
I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency. Fuck.
Everyone needs their coffee, Mr. Edgeworth. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers.
I don't need coffee.
Someone spilled their coffee. Look behind
That
her.
is the duty. Oh shit, someone should go clean that up.
Why don't you clean that up?
I'll be right back.
Don't make
Just
promises you
leave.
can't keep. I hit the
Leaves
space
in
bar
the
and the
middle of
coffee
a-
cup is back up. Every copy of Ace
Just
Attorney
leaves in the
Investigation.
middle of a cross-examination.
Oh shit.
Bye.
Wait, no, we're not done here yet. Well, you certainly are confident. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony?
This
Sure.
the elevator.
Hold it! Yes, what did you see in front of the elevator?
That's what I was just about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. Framed by the elevator doors and bathed in the light coming from within. It was you. Hold it! It was you.
Hold it! It was not me. So the murder weapon dripping with blood, really now.
I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now.
As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time.
Excuse me.
You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder.
Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered.
Your mouth is twitching again.
I witnessed the murder scene and am now listening to your defense, all with a smile.
Apparently you also lie with a smile on your face.
Well, here.
Cooperate.
Hold it! I am not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me.
She's sus, but this is the first 2 minutes of the case, so I feel like it can't be.
Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now.
That would be really funny if it was like, oh yeah, we found the killer. Like yeah, we've done.
I mean, to be fair, the last case, like, showed you the killer in the opening cutscene.
Okay, but that was a tutorial.
We did the time travel today. That's how cool our intro is for the Turnabout Airlines case. And what exactly is my situation?
I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound this way. We are within our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police.
So I am to stay restrained until I can clear up all of her doubts? At least I'm close. Her mistake shines like the silver lining on a dark rain cloud, and I know the streamer will get it first try. And I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence.
No, I know it. I'm just... the controls are ever so slightly different.
Objection! Oblong objection! Miss Tenero.
What is with the yelling all of a sudden?
Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenero. You say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling the scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Mr. Nero.
What? Impossible!
Now then, do you still think I am the killer here? That I killed him with a travel wallet?
But, I... Well, no, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice.
Well done. Cover that one up.
Phew.
Then.
That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood.
God damn, not again.
The murder weapon dripping with the blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
There. That should clear up that pesky accusation.
Hold it. Wait just a second. That is. I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside, please.
She's trembling, and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside.
The fact that it's not his wallet is going to be really unfortunate in the next 10 seconds.
The fact that it's not my wallet will make things interesting for the next 10 seconds. Miss Tenero, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
Alright. I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
The Nintendo DS? Yes!
The Nintendo DS!
My god.
Let's check.
Look at you in the
Travel
Nintendo
wallet.
DS.
Gamer console.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We have opened the wallet.
Seems that this passport is all that's in here.
The Republic of Borginia?
As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Hold it! Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
Slit his throat with the passport.
What is it now?
Well, I was wondering... whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is...
Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property.
No, it's been 10 seconds and I'm being owned.
You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
How dare you?
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is.
Weapon no longer matters. It just was eye beams.
As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks's money, weren't you?
So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see.
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
Rebuttal.
Hold it! Shouldn't that proof be enough for you that I did not murder the victim?
Not at all.
Oh, and why not?
Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it! You think I stole it?
Yes. I'm very sorry to say it, and I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said.
Question mark. Griffin?
I never thought I'd see the day, but here I am calling a passenger a thief. Maybe I should put on a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage.
It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks's wallet.
I'm glad I had to press. I mean, I don't have to, but I will.
Oh, this
For these nothing.
is... what motive? What motive do I have? I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this one flight.
But that is more than enough of a reason.
How do you figure?
He was sitting in first class, and I think the implication is quite clear.
Hold
The
it!
money.
You think I was after his money? Where
It's
did that...
about it's about the money, Spider-Man.
I thought it was about the Mets. But where did that cockamamie idea come from?
True, you are also a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead.
They are not lines. They're perfectly normal and a part of my natural face.
I don't think I've ever met someone with such a terrible countenance on a flight before.
Are you insulting my face?
I'm insulting your face. And that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble.
She really is making a fool of herself pursuing this line of logic. I should spare and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony before I
gotta read my
get a headache.
my 2 pieces of evidence again. Check out my badge.
Prosecutor's badge.
But I mean, there's no money in the law also. But... Yeah, dude. So, one sec. If I hit space, I can look closer at these things, you know? Oh, well, the money's on the floor. I'm glad I hit space to look closer at things. The money is straight up not taken. Also, while I'm...
No wonder they framed the
Flight
money.
itinerary.
Holy shit.
This shit will be used later. I'm sure of it.
Thank you for choosing GoU Airlines.
Is that guy lifting a... No, the guy at the top right looks like he's lifting the plane.
License to love. Laugh.
I can think he's crossing his arms, but it kind of looks like he's like lifting the weight anyway.
Meme and have fun. Objection! I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero.
What is it now?
Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. I'm too classy for that. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that.
You're gonna make me do it.
What about this scene would prove that the motive for the murder was not about the money?
The money.
Take that, the money. If I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor. That's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. By rationale, these are the very things the killer was after. I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer. And I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money.
But the wallet...
Objection! Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in it was Mr. Hicks's passport. If you really are insisting that it was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet.
Oh, forgive me, please.
We did it, we solved
Hey,
this.
what the heck? Are you saying the intent is wrong? That guy isn't the killer? Ah! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick.
Will you all please be quiet? Mr. Nero,
Yes.
you lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you for releasing me.
Lorem ipsum dolor sitiamit.
Oh, what the fuck?
I see.
I'm here.
I would have never thought of that idea. That's a great idea.
What did he just say?
Civilian elite. Collaborator various.
What the fuck is happening? Both in my call and the game.
What is it now? What is happening? Why is he saying lorem ipsum at me?
Cressus nunc id sonaris lacus. In brandit justusvel.
What language is this?
Mr. Nero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged. What is happening?
It sounds like Borginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
As Smudge said, I will speak the foreign language for you, I understand.
I said that he is giving me the runabout.
Oh, Twitch on TV Smudgers.
I don't require an interpreter. I will speak English just well. See? You, the attendant.
Yes, sir.
I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport.
You just said lorem ipsum at me, which... I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for?
What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you.
Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land.
You! How dare you try to waste my time?
You are the one who stuck your nose into my affairs.
I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English.
I'm not glue. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what she meant. Okay, never mind, I'm not bankrupt. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name.
I am Zinc LeBlanc II. I'm a very wealthy man in Virginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Dude, he's so pissed.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout?
I have to explain? Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say.
Yes, and yet you continue to blather on.
I can hear those thoughts.
What the? Oh shit.
I saw it, yes I did. I saw the victim go on to the elevator. Going down to the lounge.
There he is.
You can see there's a picture of it, so it must have happened. It was exactly at 6 o'clock.
Where did you get this picture?
Fret not.
And what's the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Ms. Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15.
Hicks was his name, was it? Did I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span? And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes?
Stop shooting me with your finger guns!
I'll shoot you with two at once. Deal with
What
it.
the fuck? James Bond-ass motherfucker?
Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. We all have the same voice. E.T. I was watching a movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. I have 8,000.
Yeah, sure.
I'm still eating. Still haven't finished. See?
The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No compliant, I see. Not a single word against this, right?
I have no I have no way of discounting what you put forth at this juncture, but it wasn't me.
Oh, so you say. But do you have what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you were quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony?
Of course, I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing that annoying little, small machine the whole time.
Machine?
Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click.
From that description, it only sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
Simple cell phone. A laptop or organizer I could see, but that's kind of low budget.
I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
Mr. Nero, he's pissed at me. Please make him less pissed at me.
I don't think I can do that, Mr. Edgeworth.
This is my face's normal color.
Oh, good God. I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
What? You want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English.
It's Fox guarding the Tren house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nero, if you wait until we arrive, there is a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc, in an emergency all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now, please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. I feel like there aren't going to be very many characters in this scenario.
You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes?
Of course not.
Ha! We will see.
Why is he so short?
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable.
I am in your debt, Mr. Nero.
Edgeworth can now look at the crime scene because they asked the captain.
I can
He
look
said
at the crime
sure.
scene.
However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural, as I am still a suspect in this case.
Dude's pissed.
It's got that dog in them, I see.
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel use T to talk.
Interesting button. It's time to head to the scene of the crime. The first floor lounge.
I'm pointing the direction for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr.
It's that
LeBlanc.
way.
Dang. Well, you're very polite, Mr.
I
LeBlanc.
want to look at everything.
This was Mr. Hicks's seat. There's no Mr. Hicks anymore. But I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about.
Perhaps it's in the elevator?
Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now.
Maybe, but I want to look at everything.
It's my seat. I have a law book for some reason. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur and that this will totally not happen in 2 days' time. That's right. I was in the middle of recreating a chess game.
Just an observation, but aren't there too many red knights around that lone blue pawn?
Nonsense. It simply shows that the blue pawn is no match for the red knight's might.
This guy's gonna get
What?
some therapy. A good time to use my same voice for all three characters because I didn't. Don't get near me, you criminal!
He said, "Don't get near me, you criminal."
I'm not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now.
That's the contrary to the facts.
He says, but that's contrary to the facts.
I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much.
How are you doing, sir?
What the...
Hey, miss, how about another glass?
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you knew anything about the murder.
How about it? How about a glass together?
I'm, sorry, but I must decline. I already spilt it on my
I wasn't talking to
shoes.
you, I was asking the cute attendant.
I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock right now. But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time.
You got a toot.
Don't fucking call me that.
Mr. Nero, kill this man.
Will do, sir.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
Your Honor.
I may have a word with you.
Your Honor, it was justified.
This snake was so awesome.
That's great to hear, however, I would like to ask you a few questions.
I was here all the time, so wouldn't know.
Eat or speak, please. Pick one.
Minecraft. Oh,
I think he chose to eat.
Yes, I can hear that.
Arrow.
Arrow,
We are here.
March 12th.
It's a whole hour.
Lounge.
I guy's so dead.
I want to
dead.
thank you for your... He's dead. I want to thank you for your help back there, Mr. Nero, and that excellent observation.
It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time.
So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony, played by Twitch.tv Smunchers, before time's up.
Special musical guest star.
And time is
I
very
understand.
important.
Shit, time is money after all. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? Fuck.
I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes and first class without a staff keycard. And we found no record of a keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near his crime scene, or near this crime scene since the murder was discovered earlier. And either, I don't know. Fuck. Begin investigation. This guy's straight up dead.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid this man is dead.
I also believe this man is dead. As a prosecutor, I can verify this. But now then, let's get started.
But where should we start from?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself. Which would make me the prime suspect, as evidenced earlier. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means the killer was around somewhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had a logic button.
We have a logic button. Also got Shalama.
Time to put puzzle pieces together.
If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes.
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Good music.
Get it?
Do. What floors does this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard.
So the only floors accessible to the passengers are the first and second. Logic, huh? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
It's the line. It's the line.
It's the line. I doubt anyone was expecting
that he will say it every single time.
I will. This is
Good.
a threat. I doubt anyone was
I'm
expecting
getting
to find it. Oh, what's up?
I'm getting up for a drink.
I gotcha. I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
We'll wait for that drink. Because she could pop in at any moment. She's right next to us.
Oh god, she's right next to us.
Somehow Galactin has become the crime scene assistant again.
Thank you, Prime Scene Assistant Galactin. I'm just like, man, I hope there's like a character for Llama and Freem.
It's okay, I'm just vibing.
Powerful.
Was that Galactin before or after his drink who just spoke, by the way?
I think that's probably before.
Okay, he just came back so fast, I was like, wait a minute.
He has a mini fridge under his desk. That scares me, actually. I don't want to think about that.
Having a mini fridge under your desk?
Yeah, because it's cold. Makes your feet cold.
Mine's an arm's reach.
If he's getting a drink, I'm gonna grab an iced tea. 1 sec.
I kind of want to grab a drink, too. Glad to have you on board for this one character Sponge.
I knew what I wanted.
Oh,
I love the infrastructure of this stupid plane.
It's so fucking... Like,
How does this thing fly?
I gotta see, like, the outdoors sometime. Also, 1 sec, I gotta get a drink, too.
La-da-da-da-da. It's the one-man Freeman show. With everybody else gone.
Is there a dead guy on that plane?
What? Huh?
Oh shit, there is!
Oh.
We have not confirmed whether or not the man is dead. Do not worry.
So what part of his hair is oh, that's probably the blood, never mind. Whoa, okay, a little stupid. I thought, like, damn, he's got some brown hair on the bottom with his blonde.
Just cool anime highlights.
No, probably blood.
My goodness gracious, he has cool anime highlights.
Okay, everyone's back. Woo!
So, Mr. Hicks, he's really dead?
Yes, he's dead. He's a trembling, although I can't falter for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer. Yes.
I see she's over the trembling now, though a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. Edward just casually inspecting the body. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death or anime highlights? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken.
They're filling up my logic pool.
Logic streamer.
It's like different right here.
I wonder what was hanging off his lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. Now if I can only just put my finger on it.
The lanyard.
What is this, sinister-looking figure on the floor here?
Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Ugo. That's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop.
This plane is
Why
crazy.
do we have one of those? This bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop?
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment,
That's a store?
but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks's body was discovered.
There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon?
It's a good chance I could put those two logic pieces together, but let's look at everything else.
It's all about the money, and it's strewn over the floor at the elevator. I would guess it's all in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point.
Is there anything else for me in this? Or his shoes?
There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes. making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this entered this elevator after the turbulence.
Seems to have acknowledged out. If I were to be a logic man, blunt force trauma, blood on the captain. Could it be? Together we are logic.
My god, together we are logic. Check this cool superpower I have, Mr. Nero. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Yes, what is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the master of the obvious title? Edgeworth, no!
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Weren't you about to say that your fucking self, you bitch?
Didn't you put the two very simple puzzle pieces together?
Listen here, it's my lawyer's superpower. You can't bully me like this.
Two-piece puzzle.
That's all they gave him.
I can read your thoughts too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why can everyone read my thoughts today?
We are all
Speak
Maya
seriously.
Fey.
It would appear that this figurine is the murder weapon, and I'm going to move 5 feet away from you.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master the Oblivious would be more befitting. Oh, Edgeworth, no! What the
What
fuck?
the fuck are you saying?
Llama Hopper's back!
We're gonna get back to the logic machine. Where's the killer elevator? Maybe. I need to
Check the
examine-
card.
Was that? Oh, I thought I.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and
No,
cranny.
it's the same. It was the same as the money.
Damn it.
Okay. Consider that nook and cranny inspected.
A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilt at its feet.
This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Ugo Hughes, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet.
Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess.
It's...
It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second, and I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off.
I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence. Godspeed.
Ah! No! Look at all that grape juice staining the back! You may not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable.
It, was.
Yes, it was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour on this plane. The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair.
I'm sorry, but what are these, rocker pals?
I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band.
The Beatles?
They added the pals part as they became more popular, especially among teens.
Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. Gumshoe mentioned. And on second thoughts, I can already see how confusing this conversation would get. Nope, not doing it.
Play the piano.
Piano.
The grand piano is the pride of this plane. It can play the music of whatever CD we insert into its CD drive.
That's not a piano. It's more like an overgrown music box.
Ah, but its keys to press along with the music, as though there is really someone playing it.
That's insane technology.
My god. Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. I'm just very cross. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. I say, standing on the broken glass, please be careful when passing through the area.
We're just...
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you.
I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. It's glass. You don't step on glass, he says,
I'm
stepping on
stepping
glass.
on glass.
Oh, shit.
This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off the scent of women's perfume? One would think that the perfume would smell great, but... However, to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies beyond this door.
Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Perfumes and lawyers or something like that.
I did not notice that when I played.
President.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
good.
horse.
Holy shit. The Andrew Jackson painting. There are a few copies of Sky Magazine on the magazine rack.
This month's special is an English trivia quiz.
That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle.
Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such a silly word as participle?
Case in point.
It's not the man.
Those counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing, and I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
Is that so? Well then tell me. Miss, I can read my thoughts. What do you suppose I said to them?
I'm a bitch. You're telling them that you're a bitch? And it looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
Clouds, they tell me nothing.
Damn, existential crisis. What is this shit? Not apparently anything I'm allowed to look at.
Nice Simpsons reference game.
Oh, maybe now I can.
What or who is this?
I want,
The bronze statue of the founder of Go You Airlines,
I want these tongs or whatever.
Mr.
Interested
Ugo
by them.
Hughes. The one on the left is of when he was in his 40s, and the other one is of him in his 80s.
Did the man age at all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more.
It's tongs don't matter. Well, since I believe that's everything I've got in my book, I will. Oh, something. This
There's
one's
some
new.
spilled grape juice in front of the elevator.
I guess I was slightly to the side.
I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt.
Those footprints.
Aha!
And a dragon.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence. Whose footprints are these? What is the important piece of evidence in this scene, streamer? Take that! Take that!
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they're a set of footprints.
What is this? This isn't grape juice.
So you think...
Yes, these belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
I'm assuming that one's the Debony and this one's the...
The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. But we don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. I must remain ever vigilant.
What's in my logic box? Real quick. Well, I know it's where the killer went. Could have been. Is this before or after? I don't remember why we brought this up. Because where the killer go? In the direction of the footprints, right? But I don't know if that's what "where was the killer" actually means. You know what I'm saying, gamers. This is still not a check mark, but it's this guy.
I won't trust until I've inspected every suspicious looking granny. Damn it!
See, no, I am done here because everything is checked.
No, there might be other stuff.
If there is, it's fucking hidden real well. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that in my logic box because. Hello, logic box.
Logic box, my superpower.
We put it together. There's a... No!
Not exactly a shining example of the perfect line of logic, my superpower.
It was before! I'm going to hell. Wow.
The streamer is taking damage.
I was hoping the puzzle pieces would explode, I'll be honest with you. Let's do a lap, see if I'm forgetting anything, and then I guess I'll throw myself in the logic box. I could say the killer was in the elevator. I guess. But I feel like...
Are you sure you can't check those tongs on the floor?
I keep trying to. Edgeworth has nothing to say.
I hate tongs. They remind me of elevators and Gregory Edgeworth, my father.
The footprints to the elevator, since they're elevator related? Yeah, maybe so. I'm willing to just throw things in my mind, because I seem to be strapped for things I can look at here. So, you know, I'll just go into the mind dungeon.
My mind dungeon.
Because water was found in the elevator. There was some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. Okay. We're just gonna put them together. What do you think, Edgeworth? No.
I think I'm dumb. I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information.
It's okay. But what if the killer was in the elevator? If it's not this, then broken glass is dumb as hell.
Oh,
okay.
Ooh. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. What if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, logic point, then that's a different story.
Dude, I just want to point out that I like how fast it puts you back in when you get it wrong. It just says, it doesn't waste
It's really
much
great.
time. I appreciate it. It will enable me to just blow up my health. We only prove that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. Oh, well. I was a step too early.
Real Ace Attorney moment. I have it.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
Really?
Yes. It's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
Couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
Ah, but if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the shoes are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There is, in actuality, one other person inside the elevator. Grape juice footprints in the organizer.
Is that it?
I don't know, streamer. Oh.
I guess I could go upstairs and yell at. I only have glasses in my box. Yeah. Well, Edgeworth does not care about tongue, so I guess I'll see. Nope, I'm still here. Okay.
You're banned from the stairs, streamer.
What have I not looked at? Back to the body.
I won't rest until I inspected any suspicious looking nook and cranny. God damn it, streamer.
Yeah, anything new? For me?
No. Let me say my line, streamer.
It's not looking like it. I only got one thing in my fun box. Does look like something. I mean, I agree. What do you want me to look at here? What have I not seen? Watch the Edgeworth shuffle.
Nice moves.
I'm really moving it, like an Among Us. God, I miss Portsman, even though I've canonically not met him yet.
Really kind of like
is
this bottle different? No. Gamers, what the fuck? Fortnite. Let me through this time, maybe? This is probably the same dialogue, yeah.
Why the fuck is there a fucking shop in this airplane?
Okay, but this guy doesn't have a check mark, but I can investigate every
I won't rest
suspicious
until I've
looking
inspected.
training all I want, but like,
Thank you, streamer.
this is the same. Nothing changed without me knowing.
Why the fuck is there a store on this flight?
This is a different kind of stump for an Ace Attorney game. I was like, wait, what have I not done?
Show me your organizer.
Do I have anything I could?
Yeah.
I can tell what's missing here.
Oh, do
I
I have to examine the thing? Do I have a Nintendo DS?
You can if you want to.
I mean, I knew there's blood on it, but let's look at it.
There's some blood on one of the corners. Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon?
No, we've established that.
No.
Damn, how did Galacta know?
Can I
The
examine
flight
this thing
attendant.
closer?
She knows a lot.
That's just the picture. Can I look in the wallet again?
Seems that this passport is all that's in here. Seems that this
No.
passport,
I was
it's
hoping,
here.
I was hoping that would open the passport.
Grape juice stains the outer cover, which is totally grape juice. True, it is I who dropped it on the juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intentions.
Gamers, what have I not looked at?
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
'Cause I think everything here is checked off, unless I'm like really bad at sweeping. Broken glasses alone. I have the magazine again, but this shows me a lovely flight itinerary, which is great. But doesn't do anything for me yet. Of course, I got my badge.
You can present the badge to Mr. Nero.
I don't know if I can.
There should be a
badge.
talk button.
You want to talk about? As I can tell, this is just the gamer is struggling button.
Are you in need of assistance?
Of course. Here's my badge.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
Unless I could present it to her, that'd be strange. But let's do the funny one first.
Even if you show that to me, I still cannot allow you free reign. I'm sorry, but I must admit that I still have my doubts about you.
Guilty until proven innocent, I see. Never seen this before.
Well, let's show her the new thing and see if she...
If these footprints do in fact belong to the culprit, then I would say it was very careless to leave them.
If I was a killer, I swear that as a professional killer, I'd never leave footprints behind.
Mr. Nero, are you trying to tell me something?
No.
Well, that's all well and good, but I'm afraid it's of little use in our pursuit of the killer. I feel like I'm still missing a link or two.
Introducing the real crime scene of the one in our inventory. Let's find out.
Oh, I think I see it.
I need to look at him again.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Okay, let's look at them side by side. Money, 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 money. Card, murder weapon, coin, lanyard is missing, thing in his pocket, dead. Am I missing? Oh, fine. I'm gonna pick one. Why is this the hardest thing I've ever done in my life?
I'm gonna say, did you inspect the thing in his pocket? Oh, well.
How-
That's a...
How did I swept through this man 600 times?
There's something sticking out of his pocket that was swept through 6 million times.
Jarvis, scrub the footage.
Hope he doesn't mind if I take a look at what's inside. 'Cause he's dead. Look at this, it's a picture. Looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere.
It's his cell phone.
Oh no, Mr. Hicks, I guess.
That photo has such ain't nothing in my life to smile about energy.
Deduce! Oh,
Is
wait.
this spot somehow connected
Oh.
to any of the evidence I hold?
Mr.
Oh,
Edgeworth,
no,
are you
hold
about
on.
to deduce this
No.
man's ass?
Why are you reducing his ass?
I forgot what the
I
deuce
don't-
did. I just forgot what the button did. I'll be real with you.
Well, you do have evidence to deduce.
Let's look at my evidence here. What's this guy's photo? His cell phone is missing. I could deduce his cell phone is missing.
It's quite sick, streamer. How did you deduce that?
Deduce it!
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Hit us with the voice line.
Eureka! This crime scene completely contradicts my asshole.
We didn't introduce that part.
Mr. Edgeworth, please, you can't talk like that.
Damn. I was
I'm
wrong.
sorry, I get stressed. I say swears here when I get fucked. See, I see it in my mind.
His cell phone was
I'll explain
missing.
in simple fashion, please believe
The
me.
killer took his cell phone!
Alright.
Mr. Nero, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Nero.
I don't know shit about this case. I didn't even mean to hit that button. Where's the cell phone? This game sucks.
Maybe try, like, I don't know if, like, you were on the lanyard, maybe? That's, like, my best guess. So if you, like,
Did you get
like,
hitbox detection?
Yeah, Mr. Guys who played this game before, did I just get hitboxed? Or was it something else?
I think so, but I'm not 100%
It's
sure.
possible.
Yeah.
Why does no one know?
I would just, like, examine the lanyard and then try it again.
Like, look
If
at
it doesn't
the
work,
lanyard?
then I don't know.
What, I was hanging off this lanyard?
I wonder what was taken off his lanyard.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I'm directly on the lanyard. I was below it where the cell phone would be, so the cell phone is missing.
Eureka!
This game sucks.
Mr. Hicks' machine was nowhere to be found. I think I'm spot on with
I
my
was
deductions.
2 inches away.
His machine?
His cell phone, Mr. Nero.
Ah, so I guess because it's not here.
Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it.
This is a rough investigation.
Game stepped up. Investigation complete.
Give me
It's all
some
good. You
bones.
get your,
Okay.
you get your
Okay.
bones
All my
back.
sins have been forgiven.
Not yet,
Jesus.
Mr. Edgeworth.
My
What's
health
going?
was
Oh
low.
shit! What's going on over there?
Oh.
Gula fringila tortora akelkos plerkat. Vitae susit feliz saladas.
Is this actually the words?
What are you saying? I'm scared.
I believe that's someone else, by the way.
You expect someone else to read that?
Hang on, I
Llama
can
Hombre.
give me a second. Give me a second.
Paging Llama Hombre.
Is there an official guide to this?
Yeah, hold on. Shut up.
Well, it looked like it changed thingies.
Shut up. Where the fuck is it? Okay. No, is this it? Sponge, DM me what you're looking at.
Hold on, let me just send you some text real
There's
quick.
there's a hidden code.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the character limit.
What do you mean you can't read this, streamer?
Yes, streamer.
I think I see a Metroid after the ellipsis.
I see a man,
cut man.
in a very. One guy's doing a Hadouken.
Yeah.
I think I know who this is, but I'm just gonna like talk. Aninian convalis eget dio head dret susebit.
This is the most complicated game we've ever played.
This is shit. Oh, okay, it is. I thought it was.
Unforgivable. This is unforgivable. Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late. It's the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late.
But the movie.
What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time.
Wait a minute.
I'm firing my finger guns off. Pew, 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 pew.
Wait, no, I dodged. Thank you. You opened the store place. Thank goodness, Mr. LeBlanc. Now we can explore over there.
Wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now.
What nonsense? You saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'll be most honored if you can please tell me what you saw in detail once more.
Fine, suit yourself.
Oh, put that finger gun away from me, young man.
It's double-barreled.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Dude, you look so fucking mad.
What I saw. I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal.
Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me.
My eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come. Let me see. Hurry, do I look like a man who's having the time to wait for you?
Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast. Or else he'll shoot me with his finger gun. Double barrel.
I saw.
Hold it! Hold it!
Oh.
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?
Of course I saw what was inside.
And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man.
This last outburst is a bit too important to let go.
only person inside was that Mr.
Hold
Hicks
it!
man.
He's correct. But was he really alone?
Of course, I will bet even 1 cent.
A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent.
We'll get back to that. Gotta press everything.
Gotta get the dial.
Hold it! I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking. Is that correct?
Oh, you noticed. It is a very expensive antique, I will have you know. I love pulling it out. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand.
It does look very well designed and quite classy.
I will have to charge you if you want to touch it.
That's quite alright. Let's continue with your testimony.
What a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me.
How dare you
Can't
not pay
return
me
that, Slipknot.
How dare you not take me up on my offer of paying me for my watch?
And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that.
Hold it! It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15. And Galacton's here with me to prove it.
And that's when I found the 2 of them as well.
You see, it all matches my testimony.
Hold it! That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of.
Hold it. No, no, no. Your silly opinion is what is mistaken.
Please calm down, the both of you. I'm over here now. In a sense, you are both mistaken.
But I was pointing
Your
that direction. How did you... What?
Well, if that isn't the pot killing the kettle black, then I don't know what it is. I spy a little hole in his words. As you wish, Mr. LeBlanc. I will now show you proof of my innocence.
Well, it's very convenient that we got a piece of evidence about... I think, did we get a piece of evidence about the 2 guys in the elevator? Is that still conjecture? Hold up. Oh, well, the cell phone's missing, I guess, is where we'll end up with that, but...
Objection!
No, jump the gun.
I'm
okay.
correct.
Jump
Mr.
the gun.
LeBlanc, look at this piece of gun for me.
In American dollars, I say it's worth around $9.99.
That's very exact. What are you talking about? Why are you so exact?
What are you talking about? Were you not intending to sell it to me?
It's not for sale. I think I need to present something a bit more case-making.
I thought I had some. I thought I got something from the 2 guys in the elevator. I guess that was a myth I made up.
No, you did.
Yes, the. I thought I. No, I mean, I thought I got something that literally said, "There are 2 guys in the elevator." But I guess the footprints will do.
Objection.
I thought he'd get mad at me.
Why are you
That wasn't
pausing? Don't wasting my time.
Mr. LeBlanc.
What is it?
There is a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
Why did the music change? What do you
You're
mean?
fucked. That's why the music changed, Mr. LeBlanc. Please take a look at this area in front of the elevator.
it. Wow, he doesn't. He actually could turn around for once. It's not like a photo. He's like, oh yeah.
There, at the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and? Will you admit you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints.
Prince.
Prints. That's right, Mr. LeBlanc. The ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive.
Oh.
It's a good animation. There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
Stupendisi lacuna speranza vicilga.
Can you please translate for us?
No way. That's totally impossible. I guess is what he said.
No way! That is totally impossible. I know there was no other person in there. I saw it with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
It's gonna
When I
hurt his
saw part
lip.
2. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was checking the time over and over and over again. Having to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
That's not Edgeworth.
Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down.
What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Jesus Christ, you're sweating so much. What the hell?
Hold it! Air conditioning.
Hold it! So are you still upset now?
I am always upset. The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands.
I love this character.
It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him.
I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me.
Hold it! Hold it! Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier like 20 times.
I was giving complaint to the lieutenant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time. In money! You understand the point.
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine that's relevant now? A summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting.
License to love, laugh, maim, and murder.
And that movie does
Genre
start
suspense.
at 6.
They're supposed to show license to love, laugh, maim, and murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so that I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong, it matched the schedule. But the movie was still late. Very, very late.
Hold it! Hold it! Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's alright.
The movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times.
Hold it! Hold it! So this movie you mentioned, is it the one listed in the Sky magazine?
Yes. Yes. I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
Miss Tenero, was this movie shown on this flight?
Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time.
Isn't it possible that you simply slept through it by accident?
Nonsense, you doubt me.
No. Stop pointing at me like that.
Ha! Bang, 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 bang.
Ooh. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
I
Slash
dodged.
me dodges.
Slash me dodges. Odd. How does he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see?
I checked my pocket watch a great number of times, that much I know for sure. My watch is set to my destination times. I always set it when I board the plane.
Hold it! Hold it! You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course, I'm a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Tell me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me.
That's all right. All I require is this piece of testimony.
God, I'm sweating so much again. Ugh.
Hold it! Why are you sweating so much? Well, since you only happened to see him, it's only possible that, well, you missed something in that glance.
Hold it! Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing.
And how can you be so sure?
Just because.
I would appreciate it if you didn't take my life so lightly with a simple just because.
Well then, I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks, all right? So clearly,
Hold it! Is it possible that someone else was hiding inside?
What? You dare insult me? I have belief in my eyesight. When I look for art to sell, I am told often I have great sight for the arts.
I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. But isn't it possible someone was just outside your line of sight?
You are persistent. I tell you, I look clearly.
Hold it! Why do you insist that you are absolutely not mistaken?
Because when I say I am not wrong, I am not wrong.
Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth.
Funny, that suspiciously mirrors something I told her only an hour ago.
I'm going to be Oh, I teleported, Mr. Edgeworth. Look at me.
How did she do that again?
It's the transmission.
I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying.
I don't think he's lying either. But I think he might be mistaken about something.
It's just which... Yeah, I just gotta figure out which statement it is.
Yes, and I'm going to correct his mistaken recollection with evidence.
And this professional attendant shall witness the prowess of a professional prosecutor.
Yeah, you're fucked now, LeBlanc. We have 2 professionals.
Watch as I cycle through my animations. Ooh, pointing.
It's...
Checking my watch. Sweating. Checking
Yeah,
my watch.
I don't know which one I actually wanna go after, because I'm assuming that the problem at hand is that movie is most likely at 6 p.m. and not 6 a.m. Because I was thinking to myself, it's a little weird that they're playing the movie at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll try this one. I think this one does make more sense, but I could see it being the previous one too, because this is my movie didn't
Wait,
start.
look at the magazine again. It's the time corresponds to the departure time zone. He said it.
Oh,
to the
it says that.
destination.
Oh, it does say that. I guess they do play movies at 6 a.m.
Gotta wake up with License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
Well, then it's definitely this one.
Objection.
I would have got it right, but not for the right reason. I just thought he didn't know his AM and PMs because he was stupid.
The streamer's very smart, you can see, because Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony.
This is an off day for streamer. Sometimes this happens.
I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Now if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination.
Yes, and the correct time is worth it 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this.
Why did you shake
believe-
it violently?
I shook it violently because
Look
you're
at it.
shaking me violently with your finger guns. If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, this movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Tenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight assigned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa.
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now, we are still running on Borginian time.
What?
The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule.
Oh my god.
Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time,
Please close that airplane window!
I'm keeping it open, Mr. LeBlanc, because it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. Opens window. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior to 3 a.m.
Window!
Oh my god.
My fucking sense! Oh,
Well,
jeez.
we picked him
I'm
back
fine
up.
now.
Yeah.
I'm fine now.
Okay, lift him up.
Whew.
Let me close the window real quick. All right.
I managed to keep my hat on, thank God.
They're pretty good.
Thank the goodness.
Well, this should clear up all the remaining accusations.
So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right?
Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m.
This other girl is gone. She is out of reality.
Is she a honk
yeah,
shoer or a
sleep.
honk me?
Yeah.
Well, Llama Humber,
Okay, it's you heard it.
Boring ass
here I see.
cross-examination.
The question now is where Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing? Where was this man?
I got something to say.
Honestly. And you are?
Oh. I'm Cammy Neal. I'm a flight attendant.
Yeah.
And what is it you wish to say?
Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it.
Do you mean, Candy?
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in a seat at 5 a.m., you know.
What? How can you be so sure of the time?
Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point.
Ah, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhengfa, correct?
Yes, it was from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhengfa.
What about the flight crew?
The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane.
So basically I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind and not put it in my logic box for some reason. Never mind, it's my evidence.
Yeah, I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Acty Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.
Miss Tenero, is your friend okay?
I'm sleepy.
She's just
Honk.
sleepy, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm just
Honk Memer.
That's a little sweepy.
She's just sleepy, I see. Well, alright, that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay. What time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zangfa. Oh.
You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I'm not sus!
were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then how do we explain the footprints?
Is not that obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge. Waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the 2nd floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
Well, do you have another idea?
I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you just presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge? Oh.
My badge.
My badge. Proof of my profession.
Wow.
I think it's more chic to put in my pocket.
Oh, it's at the in-flight shop. I'm just looking at my other shit super quick. It comes from the shop. That's not in the lounge.
Take that! Take that! A murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop.
Dude, I'm like, thank God. I've been having an off day here with my logic, and like, if I just don't get one, I'm gonna be gone.
There's an in-flight shop.
There's an in-flight shop here. I have no idea either, because it is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a teeny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all.
Is there no way to win with this man?
No, there's not.
Hold it. If I may,
What is it?
you see... Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that... That piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.?
Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes. I was.
Come to think of it. Mr. Nero, when I found this body, I believe you came out of that door, the one that I'm not going in.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room,
Hi, Gypsy.
so I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, You seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone was walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was when I was, I don't know, reading whatever the fuck was there.
Anyway, piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now, is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we head over there then?
Hold it! Or no, fuck, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
You're not sleep. You're not honk memeing. What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop?
No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright.
Huh? That's weird.
What is?
I just talked to the captain, see? He said he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What?
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Narrow?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over. Well, you don't. And yet, here you are.
You flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
Captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
Oh,
Looks like I get to be in charge now.
the switcheroo.
Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
There's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. What the hell?
Oh, jeez. No. She's
Point,
not even gonna follow me. She's too eepy.
What did you present right now, streamer? To both people. Haha, just kidding, unless...
Oh, I am really mad. You'd better hurry and bring to me some evidence.
I was going to submit some evidence, but if you could wait a little longer while we check the shop...
Don't number the birds before they are born.
What the fuck is that supposed to... What the... Don't number
Are you trying
the...
to pull
what?
the sheep
I have
over
no
me?
idea. No, I have no idea what he's trying to say. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, perhaps? All I ask of you is your patience and cooperation.
Damn, I can't show him.
Alright, let's
I'm
talk to
done
the
pointing now.
punk memer over here. Miss Meal, about investigating the in-flight shop. You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up!
What's up?
I need you to come with me so I can search the shop.
Hell without me. Yeah, I'll catch up to you with you later.
Has this woman not been fired yet?
Oh, no one gets to look at my badge.
Thank you for changing my direction, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh,
I
she
should
caught up.
How the hell did you catch up so fast? What the fuck?
All flight
Mr.
attendants know instant transmission.
Mr. LeBlanc
Well?
carried me over here.
What? Super strength and instant transmission? Is this flight secretly Goku? So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then.
Oh, hold on. You can't clean up a potential crime scene.
Thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
Mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. In my logic box. Superpowers. Super flowers. There's a good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Good investigation.
Good investigation.
Alright, I'm presenting my badge. Never mind. What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
no, we got a chance. She gave us the spray.
I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. Ooh, I'd love to have this piece of joy. Can I have it?
No, you may not. This is a prosecutor's badge.
Chloe, why did you show it to me?
I wanted to prove to you that I really am a prosecutor and I haven't presented the badge yet in a while. And it's not possible for a prosecutor like me to commit such a crime as... I see I'm just wasting my time with Cousin Hare over here.
Oh no, she's out. Notice anything?
So what do you think about what has happened regarding this? This looks so stupid. What do you think about what's happened regarding this case?
Just, what do you think? Just about anything.
I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can assure you that I'm here in the shop to prove just the opposite.
Yeah, but I need a permission to look around. You know? So forget that. Okay.
How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
But you know what would really show your thanks? See that item for sale over there?
Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation.
Oh.
No. It's actually.
Well, I guess I'm going to look at this. Thank you, my assistant. What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flights, but in the real world you try and then you buy.
No way. Either way, it doesn't really matter.
True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the plane? What the fuck is with this plane? I won't... oh, fuck.
Anyway, see that. Look at all the Captain Uggo heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined taste. You look like you really wanted to get one. I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale. Oh, but you saw right through it. Glad that's it, though. Never make me try and give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Mr. Nero designed these? These were designed?
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Sorry, I was contemplating this.
Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so bleh.
Miss Tenero designed these, did she? Definitely not what I would have expected.
What the fuck?
You good?
Fuck!
Did LeBlanc fire his gun?
What the hell is going on up there? I'm fine, please. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has gotta be a safety violation.
A suitcase could just be okay. A suitcase could be a problem.
Here, I'll put it back. Well. Alright, that was my physical activity for the day.
You do one per day?
Do you do more? Why?
Because it's good exercise.
So?
It keeps me fit, and so I can look cool and chic when I point my badge at you. Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale.
I guess
for sale. What?
I guess, fucking whatever I'm standing on, once again, not important.
We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. Some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. Beautiful flowers and a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them.
Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth?
Excuse me. There is a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases.
Yeah, I'd suggest.
Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip.
Okay, well, how about you buy something from me then? As a present.
I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything.
But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk.
Oh.
Broken shit.
Get owned. Glass from the display case's door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat? Well, I've seen one of these before. It's my logic now.
I understand the puzzle. But first, let's keep looking.
Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed.
Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that?
Ah.
There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in the display case, like this Gucci bag! And they're lined up
Holy
in such
shit,
a manner.
Gucci?
Yeah, they have Gucci on this plane, didn't you know?
Wait, real shit?
Yes.
I'm wide awake now.
Well, they're lined up in such a manner for you to scream, "Buy me," to, well, you.
I'm wide awake.
You want some Gucci bags, Miss Cammy Meal?
Seems to be everything in
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
this room, but this is my logic box.
Logic box.
The murder weapon.
Where'd
the
you go,
captain's
mister?
head. Maybe that they were together and
I'm
the murder
in my
weapon came from
logic
the broken
dimension.
case!
What the shit?
Oh, Edgeworth's back.
Oh, I never left.
Huh?
The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I wish I was talking to LeBlanc right now. I don't. This is great. Oh my god, I'm a genius!
This is
believe
the
this
thing
piggy bank-
Edgeworth, like, he's like, holy shit, I didn't know I was this smart.
I'm so smart right now, streamer. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from the display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it?
Maybe so.
Captain Uggo Piggy Bank.
Eh? Really?
Don't tell me you don't know what things go, where they go in the it's your job.
Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. Come on, how should I know anything?
I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. In fact, I would say that... Okay, never mind.
Going back.
One
Welcome
might
back,
say
Edward.
that I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
It's pronounced cranny.
Well, you're pronounced Cammy Meal like the T. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly. What is it?
I touched the glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts!
Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Although that's not minor, man. That's cutting yourself on glass.
Okay, I gotta be really fucking careful now. I've learned my lesson.
Alright, don't step on wine shards nor touch glass things. For
That's
security, there's a lock on
scanning.
this display case. Oh? Miss Meal, may I ask you about this lock?
Oh, the one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so she's got the keys to all the display cases.
I see.
Oh, I bet you wanna buy something. You want me to go get the key from her?
No, that's all right.
Man, one of these days I'm gonna get you to buy something.
You won't get me to buy anything. Go You Airlines related books line the shelf. I'm covering the price tags. The history of Go You Airlines, the future of Go You Airlines. The 7 wonders of Go You. Fight on! Go You Airlines! Working name, You Go Airlines. You Go You. It's hot.
I put the heart there.
You said you didn't work here.
No, I don't lose it.
The titles make it very clear that they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon.
Dun, dun. Just making sure. Just making sure that check mark. Yeah, we got these guys.
Is this the same man as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator?
Yeah, that's a paperweight. The founder of Go You Airlines, Mr. Uggo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. Now on the top shelf, that's the floral version.
Floral, are you sure about that? Let me guess, you just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Looks like I hit the bullseye.
Well, what's in my thought box? There's nothing new in my thought box yet. What's in my other box? Not much new. must have shattered the display case glasses. They did. But there's none of the glasses. I don't know where it wants me to introduce this. I'm gonna do it right here, and if I'm wrong, that's okay.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
I'm willing to take it.
Eureka! There's definitely something very unusual about this.
This sounds like a wrong. Yeah, this is incorrect.
Well, what?
Oh,
If
never
the
mind.
killer had broken the glass to get at Captain
They fooled me.
Uggo Bang, streamer, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
No. No, there isn't.
Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. I cut myself earlier.
You really should get a band-aid for that. Anyways, I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too.
Can I use that funny thing on your neck? Yeah? That's nice.
What do you mean by this?
It's a funny thing, and it's on your neck. I don't think that could be more clear.
It's called a cravat. Sleepyhead leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Uggo Bank from here after the turbulence. Green light.
Turbulence.
Get a double. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking.
Ah!
But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon.
Maybe the bank's not the real murder weapon. It's a fake.
Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility.
But then what is the killer one to go take? What does this say? Hold on. But then what if when the killer went to take Captain Uggo, it broke the glass by accident?
Display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person that could have.
Oh, and who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh? They're slandering you. I can't believe it, Miss Rhoda. They're slandering you.
They should stop slandering me.
I'm opening my
They should stop slandering her.
box.
I've
What?
never killed anyone in my life.
I'm too sleepy to know what the fucking word you're talking about.
Do you
is.
think the glasses were broken by the turbulence? I think there's a good chance. I'm punching it. I'm punching it. No!
No, I missed.
I only punched myself.
My pieces don't fit together with my superpower.
Welcome back, Mr. Edward. Where did you go, Mr. Edward?
Where am I? I'm in my mind dungeon.
Welcome
Like Persona
back,
3.
Mr.
I'll be back. I'll be back real quick. I'll go back in the mind. I only got 3 things I was doing. I'm just doing a quick little check that I don't got anything else besides the 3 things in the bucket. I'm going back.
I'm in my mind dungeon before you ask, Miss Cammy Meal.
Listen. I don't really know what I'm trying to accomplish here in the mind dungeon, but the game seems to want me to put some things together, so, you know. I'll put some things together, you know, maybe the suitcase broke the glasses. Either that or I just say turbulence and suitcase, which just makes sense as a thing. Yeah, okay.
Do.
Suitcase. The
Well.
turbulence moved the suitcase and did something.
I'm so smart right now. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
Oh, what's this son yelling?
Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think it's something strange about these suitcases?
Oh, it's the fact that they're not falling over. Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Oh, well, sure. They totally ooze strange. like the color and
The
such.
logic box was the opposite of it was why is there not a problem?
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? Well, I guess they take after their creator.
What is with your... Stop hating Miss Rhodes, Miss Meal. That's not what I meant. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'll soon find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite, hideous.
That's what I'm fucking saying. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said.
She'd probably kill
Like,
me
she's
again,
used to that shit from me.
what the hell? What is your major malfunction, Miss Meal?
I'm sleepy. What's wrong?
Just got a bad case of EP.
Also, I cut my finger on glass.
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual about this suitcase?
Oh, Edgeworth is ahead of me. He's passed me the script. Oh, there's a little stopper thing down there.
Take that! Take that! I'm smart.
Oh.
This is what's so odd.
Oh, the other.
I don't
Okay, the
think
one that
that-
doesn't have the stopper thing. Okay.
I don't
Fuck
think
you,
it's
game.
that strange at all.
It's not... maybe not to that extent. Can't overthink this.
Okay, the
Just let
one
the
that
answer
doesn't
come to
have
me.
the stopper thing. Fucking asshole.
You can take a power nap if you want to, streamer.
There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
As in,
There are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying.
and
And so it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we?
Closer and closer.
Nintendo DS.
whoa, I love the Nintendo.
Did you get the blue badge at first try like I did?
Nintendo.
Me too, Camille. It would appear that it is unlocked. So let's take a look at what's inside.
Oh,
Piece of cloth.
it's bloody as hell.
And it's soaked with blood.
Ah, it's blood.
It appears that the suitcase is very strongly tied to a murder after all. Investigation complete. Your bones are healed.
Oh, this game lets me fuck around a little bit.
That it does.
So explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps?
And why aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be, well, needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is... Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Edgeworth is ahead of me. Could it just be the straight up the body? Could you fit that thing in there? I'd say
Maybe we
so.
should ask Mr. LeBlanc.
Yeah, I'd say so. I would just, because you can't present profiles in this game, so I'm gonna assume that the picture of the body.
Take that! Take that! Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it?
Damn, it just was. Yeah, it's just like I'm right.
I'm right.
But
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
Shit is different.
You're saying that after moving a body into the elevator, killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing, just that. I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
Is that Miss Rhoda, or is that a new? I'm assuming it is, based on the amount of people on this plane. I don't think LeBlanc is saying, "Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth."
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Probably Rhoda. Yeah.
I wanted to give you a bit more time. But I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments, however. If I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together.
I found proof that the real crime scene was not the lounge. And I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. Yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. To be continued.
To be continued. That's a good to be continued timing, because I could end. Yeah, that's a good ending spot. At the end of 10 minutes anyway, so.
Lawyer's time. Streamer. It's now time. Thanks for Lawyer Streamer with special guest twitch.tv/Smunchers.
I knew exactly what character I wanted to do in this.
I'm
so glad.
I'm just
you're
along for
speaking.
the ride today, just making bad decisions.
All of us just fucking
Unlucky.
RPing it up. The
On
streamer's
Twitch
trying to solve all
TV,
the
the
puzzles.
Smunchers.
Twitch TV Smunchers, let's go!
I haven't streamed in so long.
Well, next week we will solve things.
Thanks for coming along, man.
Yeah, it's.
Good stuff.
I saw the bloody cloth. The bloody cloth was in the suitcase, and then Tenero came back and said, sorry, the captain says no more investigating. Edgeworth says, well, could we make sure that we keep the crime scenes intact?
And
the
Tenero
bloody,
was like,
the bloody cloth implied that the body was put in the suitcase, by the way. They moved the killer moved this body in the suitcase, so Edgeworth's like, oh shit, it could have happened anywhere.
I don't
That's
know, Curious
crazy.
Ray. Tenero's looking kind of sus.
Bloody
Yeah.
cloth that happens to look a lot like LeBlanc's hat.
And so,
LeBlanc's looking kind of sus. He kept using the finger guns.
I love those stripes. The
right,
yellow,
so
purple.
now I guess I think the plane is landed. Yeah, well, it says airport arrival, so I'm gonna say the plane is definitely landing, but we're keeping
If you
the crime
squint at the
scenes-
picture, you can sort of see it.
We're keeping the crime scene intact, and then we'll fucking figure out what the fuck happened, because everything we know in this case has been a lie so far, it seems. So
It's
hell
very
yeah.
Among Us coded, I would say, streamer.
Is
I
it?
wouldn't say that.
Not
You
this
wouldn't
case.
say that.
Just wait 2 days for that one.
I wouldn't
You're
say
right.
it, but I'll nod silently.
What are Portsman doing? What's Portsman doing right now?
Portsman's probably shooting some b-ball and playing Among Us.
Yeah, at this point in time, he's not a murderer.
Yeah,
He's playing in the mountains and the beaches.
yeah.
He's a mountain.
What a good fucking line.
Do you think whenever Portsman plays Among Us, whenever he gets imposter, he puts the coat on? Because like it makes him feel like it's go time.
I think he does.
I don't know why I'm asking you hypotheticals about the Among Us lore. Anyway, we'll see you next week for more murders and mysteries. Thank you, gamers.
Thank you, gamers. Once again, thank you, twitch.tv Smunchers.
Gaming.
Smunch is stuck here until this case is complete.
Yes.
Alright, see
God, I
ya.
love Mr. LeBlanc. See ya.